One more quick one, fuck sticks. This is dealing with, again, the unit that we live in. And the term that best describes what we're living in is what we would create for other living organisms. Not so much a terrarium, but a vivarium. V-I-V-A-R-I-U-M. And from Latin, it literally means a place of life. Plural, vivaria or vivariums. I'm going to read a little bit here. Is an area usually enclosed for keeping and raising animals or plants for observation or research. Often a portion of the ecosystem for a particular species is simulated on a smaller scale with controls for environmental conditions. A vivarium may be small enough to sit on a desk or table, or as big as like an aquarium. You know, you could have large vivaria, particularly those holding organisms capable of flight. So, if we as man can create vivariums, again, or terrariums, to fool reptiles, to fool plants, vegetation, mammals, in an enclosed area with a heat and light source that goes on and off. And if you do a look into building a vivarium, you can get lights that will move across to mimic the sun in the sky. So if we as man, these small little friggin' puny fucksticks that can create environments to fool other living organisms, why do you think something wasn't created for us, to fool us, to make us think we're not in a cell, prison cell, not a concave cell earth? But if you go online and look at pictures of vivariums and terrariums, and you really get into the machinations of water pumps to have water flowing, heat, wind through fans. So we have ourselves created in a small span of time with technology the ability to create environments to fool vegetation, reptilian, fish, and mammals. So something greater than us has created a vivarium, and again, for observation and research. So the way we stare at our tanks with fish, or the way we watch the reptiles in cages, all enclosed in glass, see-through, so they don't really know they're walled in. And instead the heat from above, you can put heaters on the underneath to keep the ground warm for whatever type of mammal, animal, reptile that's being inside a vivarium. But when you look at these vivariums or terrariums, of course they're flat. Yes, they can be enclosed globular, spherical. They can be rectangular, square-shaped, octagonal, it doesn't matter. But the ground, the earth, has to be flat. Yeah, it can have undulations, but for the most part, it's flat. And it's not spinning. It's not moving. There's no sense for any pull. The principles within is just density, air pressure, water pressure, pumps, a little heat lamp that's not far away. So, if you want to have a better idea of the construct of where we exist, look into vivariums and terrariums and see how easy it is to fool a living organism. But I know our pride on how smart we are has us think we have got it all figured out, and we are not contained in a vivarium that is inescapable. You know, we just send something by Jupiter, it's going to crash into Jupiter. So, peeps, one thing Mock Sargent did say was if you go into an observatory or a planetarium where they show the heavens up on the sky. You can be fooled if you really didn't know that it was fake. So a planetarium dome, when it turns night, click, the stars and lights are on. When the light comes on, you can't really see what's out and around because of the sunlight, reflection, and glare. And again, light does bend, but it bends when it goes from different density mediums. And we're back to density again, not gravity. Gravity does not affect light because it doesn't exist. What affects light, visible light, rays that we see in the spectrum, are affected from going from one medium to another medium of different densities. Oxygen to water, oil. When sending light through different mediums, that's when it will bend. There's no gravity bending it. There's no cell or anything. Some magnetism can bend light. Just like magnetism can affect water, push and pull water. So water has electromagnetic principles. So does air. So does the sun and moon, which are not far from us. I said one to rule the day, one to rule the night. Two different light sources for our vivarium. So again, flat earthers, concavers, ballers, especially atheist ballers, that you really think we randomly and coincidentally spun into place from some big bang cosmic ejaculation. With all the coincidences and particulars that had to fall into place so I can even make this fucking video. All those fucking constants and coincidences did not happen randomly. As the baller earth mathematicians will tell you, if they calculate it out, get an actuarian. What the odds are that just out of coincidence and randomness, the speeds, the distances, the size, masses, temperatures, coincidentally fell into place so I could be here talking to you? That's a fuckstick. That's someone who believes water sticks to the bottom of a spinning ball. So again, go back and look at vivariums, terrariums, how easily we can fool other living beings. It's just happening to us. Who made the vivarium? Who the fuck knows? Does anyone walking and breathing today know? I give up. That's what we're all trying to find out. But as some say, if you want to find out, go check out the Jesuits and the Vatican and then the royalty, because they've been around the longest controlling shit. So whoever built it has someone working on the inside like at a prison. Some guards are good, some guards are on the take, etc. But vivarium, that's where we're at. Flat lines matter, not you. Out.